Hello, math champions. In this video, we're going to talk about a cuboid. Okay, where do you see this cuboid kind of shapes? Cuboid is a 3D shape. Okay, you can see when you see a book. Okay, when you see a book, okay, that time you see a cuboid. Okay, when you see a big carton box, like the box that is used to store things in your house, right? That place, or your pencil box, if it is a just rectangular, it looks rectangular in one side. When you see the pencil box, in all these places you see a cuboid. Okay, now we're going to talk about the surface area and volume of a cuboid. Before we go find out the formula for these two things, understand what is the meaning of surface area. Surface area means, for example, let's say this rectangular face is there that you can see. Okay, this front side that you're seeing, that is one surface. And if you turn it to the right side, you see one more surface here, right? So all these surfaces, what is the area? That is what is the meaning of surface area. Means outside, what is visible to you, that the area of that visible outside is called surface area. Whereas the volume means the space inside, like inside an empty box, there will be air, right? How much air is there? That is called as the volume. It is not the outside one, not the outside one. Okay, that's the difference between surface area and a volume. Now let's try to find out how do we find out the formula for a surface area of the cuboid. Before that, let's understand what are the different things that is there in a cuboid, like dimensions. What is it? So the dimension, this dimension is called as the length. Okay, and this dimension is called as the breadth, from here to here, from here to here. That means from here to here, right? That's called as the breadth. And this place, it's called as the height. Okay, so these are three dimensions. And if you see one more thing, what is happening here is this is the length, this is the breadth, and this is the height. This is the breadth. If you see the below surface here, this one and this one, they're exactly same, because length and breadth, they are same, isn't it? Now, if I take another one, let's take this right side surface area, surface and left side surface area, both are identical, right? That is one pair. Another pair is there, which is top and the bottom. Top and the bottom, they are same, correct? Now we'll go one by one and see what is the area. Okay, one by one we'll go and see what is the area. And now let's talk about the bottom one. Okay, the bottom one is this rectangle's area will be length into breadth. We know the area of the rectangle is length into breadth. The one side and multiply by another side. Okay, but then we have a similar thing on the top also. So there is another L into B. So there is a LB again. Okay, that is done. Okay, that is done. Let's now go to the right and left side ones. Okay, right and left side ones. And which is the one? This one. This one, if you see, what are the different dimensions that is there? This side is B, fine. One side. And another side is this one. This is H. This is also H. This is B, right? So, but however, we take only one, right? Base, this one multiplied by this one. So, that will be base times height. That is for this face, this face. Now, when we go for this face, again, it's a base time height. Okay, again, it's a base time height. Okay, we finished the bottom and the sides. Now we'll go and talk about the top and the bottom. Sorry, we finished the top and the bottom, right? Now we're going to do the front and the back. So the front, if you see, the dimensions are this one and this one. So what is it? It is L into H. And similar way, the back side one will also be L into H. So all the six surfaces, we were able to find the area. Now that is going to be our total surface area, right? That is going to be our total surface area. Total surface area is equal to this much. Can we simplify it, right? It's very simply, yes, we can write. This is 2LB plus 2BH plus 2LH. Or you can also write 2 times, you can take 2 common out, LB plus BH plus LH. How can you remember it easily without doing any mistake is, look at this. There are only 3 dimensions, LBH. First, they take these two, then take these two, then take these two. Okay, LB, BH and LH. That will be the total surface area of a cuboid. Now let's come to talk about the volume of the cuboid. Volume means, what did I say? I said it is a space inside. How do you find the space inside? For that, if you have understood this, how the volume of the cube was found out in one of the other videos, you would know that I had explained about stacking plates, correct? Just imagine, I'm going to take a plate like this rectangular plate, which is L and B. I'm going to take one plate. And I'm going to take one more plate, stack upon it. Okay, that is also going to be L into B. I'm going to place it one above the other. So I'm going to stack one more plate like this. Then one more plate like this. Then one more plate like this. Then one more plate on top of that. Right? What happens? I keep on doing that. And how much I do? H times I do, because that is the height of the thing. First of all, one plate's area is L into B. Another plate's area is also L into B. Another plate's area is also L into B. Like that, how many times am I doing it? I am doing it H times. So the volume is H times this one plate, that is LB. That means H into LB. That is nothing but volume of a cuboid is LBH. That means I take all 3 dimensions and multiply it. I will get the volume of a cuboid. That's it. It's very simple. Just that you have to understand how it is coming. I hope you understood what is the total surface area of a cuboid and also the volume of the cuboid. In this way, if you learn and remember these pictures, then you don't have to memorize the formulas. As math champions, I know what you have to go and do next. You have to go and practice some problems on solving. You are solving using these formulas, because until and unless you use something that you've learned, you're bound to forget it. So after you finish watching this video, go ahead and solve some questions where these kind of questions are there about total surface area of cuboid, volume of a cube, surface area of cube, all these things. When you utilize these formulas, then you're going to remember it also. When you are trying to recall the formula, recall the picture, the image that I showed, the concept of stacking one plate upon another, that also you picturize it. When you're doing total surface area also, you picturize the top surface, bottom surface, side surface, front surface, back surface. Like that, you picturize that one and solve the problems. In that way, you don't have to memorize the formula, and you're going to really apply what you learned, the formula as well. Okay, I'll see you in the next video. Until then, see you. Bye-bye.